Yo, 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 yo. Hi, everybody. This is the first preview of the first two tracks on the Ultra Frequency album. Listen, first of all, we both want to say, wow, thanks so much. We hit our Kickstarter so fast. Cannot thank you enough. We're absolutely buzzing. Honestly, 13 tracks, proper bangers. What you saying, Mal?
Yep. And this is the third time we've tried to record this, so hopefully this one works.
I'll tell you what. Sorry to cut you off there, mate. Yeah, blame me. Frank Spencer. We can make tunes, but we can't record Zoom. Well, I can't. So it's just going mental at the moment. Yeah, so.
Tunes, yes. Videos, yeah, still working on that. But I like what Ian was saying. We're super pumped. So much so, like even the third time recording this video, we're still super excited.
Oh my!
Keep the energy high. Just keeping the energy high, and we just want to say to everybody, thanks for backing this project. It means so much to us. We never in a month of Sundays thought we would smash a target in less than 2 days. We've still got 40 odd days, and hopefully with us sharing a wee bit more on insight into the tracks and how we recorded it. You can maybe share. Talk some friends into it, share it with people who might be interested, and everybody can get on this because it is limited edition. There's only going to be so many CDs and vinyls pressed.
Yeah.
So get on board because once it's gone, mate.
Yeah. I'm really quick on that subject. Yeah, I got loads of messages and emails because once everybody on the Dream Frequency, the last one, and you had the same on your Ultrasonic album last year. Once people start getting that vinyl and CDs, everybody goes, I want one now. Well, we ain't got any left. It's a limited thing. Bosh, that's it. So yeah, we had all that. So if you want it, you got to grab it fast. Simples, really.
Yeah, and I think both of us are so much more confident this time around. We've learned so much for our last Kickstarter, even from silly things like mailbags, mailers for vinyl. Right down to the finish. I mean, I'm sure if anybody backed the Dream Frequency or Ultrasonic Kickstarter last year, they'll see that the quality, not just of the music, but of the actual product, the vinyl, the CD, was mega. And we're keeping the quality high. So this is a tangible product that you're going to be proud to own. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, exactly. And a lot of people bought the records last time, and some of them didn't even play them. They just wanted to own them, cherish them, smell them, put them on the walls, whatever, and that's fair enough, but yeah, we've learnt a lot, and we just want to keep the product going. But yeah, on to the tracks. 13 bangers, and we're going to do the first two off the album, Inspiration and then Love Is Like an Energy.
Yes.
Yeah, I finally got it right. On take two, I got the actual bloody title wrong in the track. But yeah.
How do you spell it? And for 3 points, Mr. Ian Bland, how do you spell it?
Oh no. So yeah, this track came about, and you said, didn't you? We want to do a track with like the really long intro that just kind of builds and builds, smashes into the piano, and then obviously hit some hard stuff in between and whatever, and yeah, talk us through it, mister.
Yeah, I mean, we were both looking through our old back catalogues and mining what we had done and what stood out before, and egging each other on to bring the best out in each other's productions to make this album. And I think with this intro, we just wanted like the big intro, and like we've said it 3 times before now, but even things like the big strings bit, and we were doing that, and the counter melody was there, and then you've come up with the flutes, something that I would never thought about adding.
It was one of them. I went it. Hold on a minute. Let me have a look in the store cupboard.
We mixed up that flute. You go and like First year at high school, and the rest is history.
for the older crowd, James Galway was in the house. No,
he just picked up that Korg M1 synthesizer and blew down one side.
That's the one. Well, no, it's like New Atlantic and things like that, you know, and all the, you know, the tracks back in the day. And I've always wanted to use a panpipe, a flute.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a panpipe, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a panpipe, yeah. Call of the piper.
But I mean, all those, you know, when I'm saying to you, you know, what was the string you used in this track, or what was the piano used in that track? And then, like, I would laugh because you'd be like racking your brains. And then, you know, as soon as we fired up the Korg M1, you just knew exactly what patch and what sound to go to and all that. Then that's triggering loads of other ideas. And then that in itself's triggering ideas in me. And I just think the full album went like that, didn't it? We were just like bouncing off each other.
Yeah. Well, you were saying about, like, you know, you were saying, oh, you know, you wanted to impress me, and vice versa, you know what I mean? Because it was a working thing, and obviously we've done, you know, the first track, Take Me Away, which was brilliant. That was great, and it's been such a joy, you know, to work together, because it literally is. I don't even know how we finish this album, because if we were working for 2 hours, I'd guarantee that an hour and 45 minutes was us just pissing our sides, messing about and talking shite. But when we got down to the music, it was quality.
Yeah,
it was quality.
I mean, that's over a year in it. We've been working on this project, and I just felt like, you know, we set the bar high, and we were working away and building up these tracks. And then I don't know if it's just because it's now working at the mix down bit, but I just felt as if, like, wow, we've got 12 new tracks. You know, we've done Take Me Away, which is kind of we could not put that on the album, because that was the thing that started it all.
Yeah.
And then we wrote 12 other new tracks. You know, and I just felt like, wow, we've got this album.
Yeah, and we were saying it got us through some really dark times, because a lot of this was written down, you know, various lockdowns and would we ever gig again and all that shite, and it was almost like a therapy session sometimes. But I tell you what, it literally is Dream Frequency, Ultrasonic, bang. It's just no given. That is it. That's what you're getting. And if you don't start raving on to some of these tracks, I think you did. Yeah,
but just to touch on what you said, it was like a wee light at the end of the tunnel during the dark times of lockdown, because it gave us both something to look forward to, and, you know, a focus and a purpose, you know, like, and an excitement, you know, as everything else seemed to be uncertain. You know, were we going to gig again? Fucking, you know, everybody knows the horrors of, you know, what we've all went through for the last 2 years, but this really helped us, you know, during a dark time. So,
yeah. So there's a lot of there's a lot of investment in this album, isn't there? That's a good word to put it.
Yeah. You
know, we have invested like the best we can do, you know, and which isn't all that, to be fair. No, I'm joking.
Must try better. Must try
harder.
But I mean, the second album will be even better. No, but it was exactly what we set out to do, wasn't it? And that, and I think, you know, it wouldn't have passed your quality control. It wouldn't have passed my quality control.
Yeah.
You know, you need to make the two years be like, yep, this is it. This is on the album.
Yeah. No, 100%. And like you say, you know, it was quite funny because you were reminding me how to be Dream Frequency, and I'm like reminding you how to be Ultrasonic.
Yeah.
You take the Behringer 303 away, and which we've actually give away two of the 303s that we've used on the album, and then you'd be like, no. Do you remember when you did them strings on Feel Surreal? You need to put them cut, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah. So it was quality. It was quality. But shall we have a listen to the first track, which is Inspiration? So here's like a 2.5 minute clip. See what you think. We think it's a banger. Inspiration, track 1, opening the album. Pooh! Oosh!
Every step you take, every move you make, you're my smooth sensation, you're my inspiration. But when you hold me close, baby, don't let go. You're my smooth
see some hands in the air. Raise your hands to the movement.
Every step
Come
you
on.
take, every move you make, you're my smooth sensation. You're my inspiration.
Give it up, come on.
I'll be watching you. You're my sweet, you're my sweet, you're my sweet, you're my sweet. I'll be watching you. You're my sweet, you're my sweet, you're my sweet. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you.
Stop the beat, rock the beat, let's go. Old school, this one's for you. Now when the beat drops, we want to hear some noise out there. Stop the beat, rock the beat, rock. Stop the beat, rock the beat, come on. Stop the beat, rock the beat, rock. Can I get a rewind? Ah, yes. Old school crew, this one's for you. Taking you high. Is everybody ready?
Well, that's inspiration from
Quite-
Ultra Frequency, ladies and gentlemen.
Quite frankly, Mal, I'm shocked and stunned at the rave quality of that.
I believe I had goosebumps.
I had several. I'd say what I love about that track, right? It's just epically opens, but then it always makes me smile because it's just when, you think it's a piano and then bosh, and then you're off.
Yeah.
I can just see everybody going mental. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the sounds, and I'll ring true with a lot of kind of old school lovers out there. You know, we never set out to like reinvent the wheel. We wanted to use sounds and noises that everybody could relate to. You know, that just take you back to that period in time.
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's at the end of the day, we approached it with the regards of, if you've got your B sides and your A sides, shall I use an A side sound or shall I use a C, something that somebody, it's just like, listen, just do it. And then obviously the vocals of Cherie as well. We've got Cherie on several tracks who did, is singing for Dream Frequency and that's amazing. And then the next track we're going to listen to as well we'll come on to Ross, your guy Ross, because you were saying, like, I remember you saying about what I asked Ross if he'll do a vocal on this and I thought, yeah, that's a great idea because it'll balance the album a little bit with a male vocal, and he's properly smashed it.
Yeah, I mean, just to touch on what you were saying with Cherie, obviously we'd recorded "Take Me Away" for your 30 album, which was brilliant. You know, even just like we managed to work together for a few days in your studio and working with Cherie and meeting Cherie, and she's just an amazing vocalist. But bizarrely, see when the kind of idea to write Ultra Frequency with you, I was even thinking about Cherie or vocalists or anything. I was just thinking, like, well, let's get some tunes, let's go. And then you said, well, right, we'll get Cherie and then I was like, oh, fucking yes. You know, like it was like another dimension. I was like, yes, and vocals as well. And she's amazing. And it was just like, everything just seemed to be like, yes.
Well, going on to that, just really quick on the vocalist, and I did say this on the other two videos that we
We know exactly what each other's going to say.
so when I hear you, you know, you'd always you go away, right, I'm gonna do the MC lines and that. And every time they came back, and I'm genuinely saying this, I had a big smile on my face because I've said it 3 times now. It's such an iconic to hear you do the lines, you know what I mean? And you made me chuckle and you made me smile because I was thinking, fucking hell, man, that's gonna go off.
Yeah,
And
when
you
you're
just
up
don't-
out your seat
you
having
just
a rave,
don't-
I know I've done it.
Aye, and I've seen you on stage, you know, obviously, and I'm thinking, you know, Jesus Christ, you're more bounced than Zebedee, and just them lines I know are gonna proper hit home
Yeah.
the tracks, and I was buzzing on that, man.
Aye, I think like we can't emphasize enough how we just wanted to make songs and an album that sounded like Dream Frequency and Ultrasonic does in your head.
Yeah.
And that's every track, you know what I mean? It's just taking you to a place that you just go, yep, amazing.
Yeah. No, absolutely buzzing. So shall we have a listen to Love Is Like an Energy?
Yes.
The second track on the album. So yeah, you've had your little intro. Check this out. Amazing vocals from Ross, my main man here, Chuck D on the MC. Yeah, man. And here we go. Love Is Like an Energy, track 2 on the Ultra Frequency album. Check it out.
We got the beat, the bass, and the 303. Come on. Can you feel the energy? Let me see some hands in the air.
Love is just an energy rushing inside of me. Can you feel the energy rushing inside of me? Love is just an energy rushing inside of me. Can you feel the energy? Love is just an energy rushing inside of me. Can you feel the energy rushing inside of me? Love is just an energy. Love is just an energy. Love is just an energy. Love is just an energy rushing inside of me. Can you feel the energy rushing inside of me? Love is just an energy rushing inside of me. Can you feel the energy?
Can you feel the energy? One, two, 1, 2, 3, come on!
So that track, I think, started with like some beats and some Hoover stabs,
Yeah.
and then straight into the big pianos kind of thing. And I think, did you suggest let's get some vocals on this? Because I don't, you know, we didn't really, with all the tracks, we don't like sitting down going, right, we'll do a track and this is going to, you know, it wasn't really until, I don't know, halfway into the track, we went, like, what about some vocals? And then we come up with the idea that just, again, keeping it on that old school, I suppose, a kind of Love Decade tip. I was kind of thinking Ross would be a good guy to get involved.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
that's what I was kind of thinking,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And what a great call as well. And he sent the vocals over and he properly delivered. And I remember you singing they sat there singing. Oh, I've got this bit of a. He kept going. He kept singing it. I was like, all right, fucking let it go now. All right, yeah, all right. No, and I said, I said like, fuck, that's wicked. That's wicked.
Yeah.
And we just sit there and then we go, right, what's the next line? And then we'd be firing lines at each other, right? 3 coins in the fountain. No, that's let's twist again. Nah, that's been done.
Techno.
Oh, that's the one. No, but honestly, yeah, it's just absolute. It's one of my. I've said it for the 3rd time. It's one of my favorite tracks. One of my favorite tracks on the album because, you know, like my mate Rob Tissera, you know, he made me laugh because he said like when you've got a tune, there's breakdowns that make you go fucking yes, and then there's some breakdowns that make you go.
Yeah,
that's one of them. That's one of them for me.
Yeah.
And
And
just
like,
makes you what a kick off.
and again, just going back to like the old samples and all that. Remember, I was saying to you about finding the sample, and you dug that out your archives, and just wee things like that for me.
I dug me out me what?
Your
All my
samples,
archives.
your archives.
What did I get out of the archives?
But wee things like that just give me the goosies, you know, like, and that just lifted the already sort of piano string, big vocal breakdown, just that wee bit more, just that subtle wee kind of sound. And I think it's things like that we were both bringing to the table, you know, just adding that wee bit extra, you know, like, it wasn't just like, yeah, that'll do. It was like, yeah, that'll do. And what else? Or yeah, that'll do. And,
Yeah.
But what about this? You know, just to keep at it. And I think just that wee sample for me lifted the track even more.
Yeah, and then we did a bass line right at the end as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was your suggestion, actually. You were on about like what bass line from Take Me, and it was like a solid bass sound. And yeah, it's come out really well. I'm buzzing on that. So yeah, 2 tracks in. And it's
Did we play the clip of Love Is Just an Energy? I can't remember where we're at. Have we done it? We're that far in the future?
Oh, we're not, but we've played it.
Wow.
I've introduced it. We've played it.
Take that back. Aye, but I mean, to be able as well, just to be able, I mean, I guess to have such talented singers on tap like Ross Ferguson and Sherry Hartnell is again just like something. I was going to say something dreams are made of, but you know, but as a producer, as someone who writes music, you know yourself, Ian, to find a talented voice is one of the hardest things to do. Is find a great vocalist.
It is, and as you know as well, it's a bit like running a football team. Sometimes when you do with other people and like it's attitude and everything, and to, you know, I'm sure Ross went away and he did the vocals, didn't he? And he think he saw. But like obviously worked with Cherie as well. It's just like having a musical instrument, and it's great when what we've wrote, she's actually just sung it, and wow. I just like first take, you're like, what? Aye. So yeah, it's a dream to work with good people. I tried to find some good people, but I couldn't find any, so I'm just working with you. Hey!
Penny whistle.
Yeah, for anybody who missed that gag, I'm going to repeat it for the 20th time. When we did the 30 album, I rang him up. And I went, yeah, Mal, and I've been thinking of doing some collaborations on my Dream Frequency album, you know, with like people who I really want to work with them, whatever, you know, like proper talented people. And I couldn't find anybody, so will you?
And you know what? See the amount of times I've got people with that since you've done it to me, and I know how much it kicks you in the balls, and then you laugh after it. And I've done it to a few folk that you have to be pals with somebody to do that, because some people can take offence.
Hello.
But aye, like this album, we'd spoke early 2000s when we were both doing stuff on like Slinky Records and this sort of hard housey kind of era, didn't we? Yeah. And we were like, oh, we need to do something together, because we'd obviously known each other from the 90s. And then here's another decade passed, and we're like, we definitely hook up. And then 22 years later, we've finally got around to working together.
Yeah.
And can I just say, you never disappointed me, and you were fantastic. You know, you're an absolute dynamo. Absolutely.
Oh, man.
I mean, when I sit back and look at it now and what we've achieved together, it's fantastic. It really is. It's a sensational album for electronic dance music lovers worldwide.
That's it. That's it. What can you say?
Yeah. So get behind it. If you've backed us, thanks. If you're thinking about it, get on it quick. You can get your name on. You can get your name on the album credits.
Yeah.
That's still going on. You can still get test pressings. We'll get a few test pressings on one of the bundles, and you can also get your vinyl and your CD. And this time we're doing it as soon as the project's complete. We'll get everybody who's backed us a digital download of the album, so as they're no waiting too long for the vinyl to get pressed, so they get it instantly and they can be dancing about the living room as soon as naked. You know, possibly. I don't really like to criticize what people got up to at the weekend, you know, but whatever they decide to be doing, you know, as long as they've backed us, you know, I don't care, you know, all the best now.
Oh, mate. No, and honestly, we're so grateful. We really are, you know, never take anything for granted, you know, but we're really stoked about this album. And like I say, I hope you enjoyed the first 2 tracks. Next week, we're going to do the next 2 on the album, and I can't remember what they are, but it was...
They're brilliant. They are. Take Me Away and Higher and Higher.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
Take Me Away, but Higher and Higher is a banger.
Okay, doke.
All right. Oh, dear me. It's been a long week, hasn't it?
It's been a lot. This is like Friday night after 9 o'clock. Third take.
3. Take hot. Yeah, 40-minute 3. Bosh.
But we're still excited, and thanks for the support. Share this video with your friends. Anybody who's remotely interested in what we bring to the plate, get behind it. Thanks.
Yeah, because we love Rave. That's it.
That's it.
That's a strap line. I like Rave, me.
Boom.
So do you. Boom. There you go. Right, guys, tune in next week. Thanks for watching. Hope you get involved and have a great week.
Bob.